many people did have questions about who was behind that particular tragedy. Now, Black Sam never ever mentioned Big U, but many people, when they heard his interview with Big Boy, they speculated, and I was one of them, because he said there were some powerful figures who did not like the fact that, Nipsey was pretty much becoming just bigger than, I guess you could say, the Rolling 60s, a gang that Nipsey was a part of, but Nipsey was really evolving and just really focused on his music and just trying to really elevate his community. So look, I know the YouTube investigators, all of them are going to be all over this today because I can't front. I was surprised to see this news. I probably shouldn't be surprised, but I was surprised. And that is Big U, Eugene Henley is his real name. But Big U, he is currently a fugitive because the feds are looking for him because he has been formally charged with murder, extortion, fraud, trafficking. So he's facing some serious charges and facing some serious time. Because look, he's a complicated dude because he had a whole charity where he painted himself as this savvy business guy who was all about trying to help the youth from joining gangs and trying to stop gang activity in his area. But it turns out, at least according to the feds, that was all a front. In fact, they are even claiming that he may have embezzled some money from his charity and pocketed that money to further his alleged criminal enterprise. Apparently, on his music side, he had an up-and-coming artist he was working with. Apparently, that artist ended up dead, and he may have something to do with that. Allegedly dumped his body in Las Vegas. So this is pretty serious. Now, some of you, and definitely me, I mostly know Big U from Nipsey Hussle. I was a fan of Nipsey Hussle, I still am. And I know that Big U used to manage Nipsey Hussle, but they had a falling out. And I believe Nipsey's brother may not be a fan of Big U because at one point he had to protect his brother from Big U. And I do know last year, I believe Nipsey's brother, Black Sam, he did an interview with Big Boy where he discussed what he felt was happening or what happened to his brother, where he in essence felt it was a setup. And even though the guy who pulled the trigger on Nipsey is in jail, pretty much in jail for life, many people did have questions about who was behind that particular tragedy. Now, Black Sam never ever mentioned Big U, but many people, when they heard his interview with Big Boy, they speculated, and I was one of them, because he said there were some powerful figures who did not like the fact that Nipsey was pretty much becoming just bigger than, I guess you could say, the Rolling 60s, a gang that Nipsey was a part of, but Nipsey was really evolving and just really focused on his music and just trying to really elevate his community. But he was, in essence, becoming bigger than them. And he invited DJ Khaled to come to his neighborhood and do what ended up becoming his last video, Higher. And allegedly some dudes of that area, in that area, some big time dudes weren't happy about that. And many speculated, could that have been Big U? Because he is a major figure of that particular gang. Again, that's speculation on my end, that's speculation on other people's end. Big U, I believe, denies that he ever had any issues with Nipsey. He says that he and Nipsey were good at the time of his death, but, who knows? But many people speculate that that may have been the big figure, because I believe a part of Big U's current charges are that he would extort rappers and all that if they wanted to film in that area, in the Crenshaw area. So could that have happened to Nipsey, or Nipsey went against that and then maybe there was some retaliation? Who knows? We may never know on that end. But what we do know is currently, at the time of me filming this, Big U is facing charges, and he's currently a fugitive along with another gang member. Apparently there's 10 other gang members who are currently in custody. So this is a big deal, and the feds aren't playing. And this is, again, a Los Angeles case. I know Diddy's dealing with federal issues in New York, but this is Los Angeles, and this is involving Big U. But what are your thoughts on this? Be sure to leave your comments below. I'm Stacey Brewer, and this is H Blues Word. Peace.